Hello, this is Dr. Whiting, and today I want to talk to you about a condition that affects as many as 5 to 10% of the population. And that condition is what's called hypothyroidism or underactive thyroid. Sluggish thyroid can be caused by a wide variety of factors. The first and foremost is genetics. It is a highly hereditary condition. In other words, if your parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents also had thyroid issues, your chances of having this problem increase tremendously. Other factors of an underactive thyroid include adult onset allergies, excessive radiation exposure, either from sun, X-rays, or other sources, autoimmune diseases, which tend to overstimulate the immune system and can tax various organs, including the thyroid, cigarette smoking, due to certain chemicals found in cigarette smoke, chemical exposure from the environment, and one of the biggest problems, which often goes overlooked, is fluoridated water. Fluorine, in its heavy metal state, as is used in water to supposedly help protect our teeth and so forth, is one of the leading causes of thyroid function disorders. Now, if you have been diagnosed with an underactive thyroid, you are likely taking a medication. There are two forms of medication, synthetic and natural. The majority of physicians choose to practice by prescribing the synthetic version of these hormones. They do this because the synthetic hormone is much easier for them to regulate. However, what they often overlook is that many people do not respond as well to the synthetic version. So they give them these synthetic hormones, such as Thyroid and others, and they go in for their routine blood test. Blood is drawn, hormone levels are measured, doctor smiles, your hormone levels are just exactly where they should be, this is wonderful. However, he doesn't offer an explanation of why you're still tired, overweight, can't lose weight, sleepy all the time, have dry skin and brittle hair, among other things. And the reason for that is that the amount of hormone, the synthetic hormone, circulating in your blood, which is what he's measuring, may be within the quote-unquote normal range. However, if your body is not absorbing and hence not able to utilize as fully this hormone, then you still can suffer from the classic symptoms of an underactive thyroid, because the thyroxine or the thyroid hormone needs at the cellular level are still not being met. So let's review some of the symptoms of an underactive thyroid. They include fatigue, anemia, brittle nails, feeling cold all the time, never get warm, chilly when everyone else is comfortable, depression, dry skin, brittle hair, fatigue, depression, obesity, difficulty losing weight, and so on and so forth. Now, if you have some of these symptoms and you either haven't been tested yet for thyroid underactivity, or you have been tested and the doctor says, well, your levels are within the normal range, or they're low, they're on the low end of normal and we can't do anything at this time, come back in 6 months and we'll test it again. I'm about to tell you about a fantastic supplement we developed at our research center, and we have been using it now for about 2 years, and it is producing phenomenal results in people who are either not taking thyroid medication or even in those who are, because you see, this formula helps to absorb at the cellular level the hormone much better. So it actually helps your body to utilize the thyroid hormone you're taking. Also, if you are what was often called borderline low thyroid and don't qualify for a prescription medication, this formula frequently is sufficient enough to jumpstart your thyroid to where it puts you well within the normal range, and most of these annoying symptoms disappear. There's a very easy way that you can tell at home if your thyroid is functioning reasonably well or not. And it is called the Broda-Barnes temperature test, or the resting metabolic temperature test. And here's how you do that. What you do is you get a thermometer, preferably the old shakedown kind, but digital ones will work as well. In either case, put the thermometer ready to go on your nightstand before you go to bed at night. When you wake up in the morning, do not get out of bed, do not make a trip to the bathroom, don't roll around, don't read a good book. Lay there quietly and put the thermometer underneath your arm. Leave it there for 10 minutes. At the end of that period, remove the thermometer and write down on a piece of paper the temperature. Do this every day for 7 days. At the end of 7 days, average all your temperatures together and come up with one average. If that average temperature is 97.5 or so, you have a borderline chance of being slightly sluggish in thyroid function. If, however, your average temperature is 97 degrees or less in the morning, resting, the chances that you have a sluggish thyroid are extremely high, and you should pursue full panel thyroid tests from your doctor. And even if they come back normal, or what they call low normal, you may want to consider using a natural dietary supplement to support healthy thyroid function. And this formula that we developed contains a variety of nutrients. Amino acids such as tyrosine, herbal extracts such as kelp, olive leaf extract, glandular extracts of thyroid, adrenal, pituitary, thymus, zinc, selenium, both of which are antioxidants, and a substance called glucosterones. And glucosterones have been shown to be very nourishing and helpful for thyroid function. The formula that we developed is called Thyrox, and we use it exclusively at our health and wellness centers around the world. If you have had a thyroid problem and you don't feel that your medication is addressing that problem sufficiently, or if you have borderline low thyroid and don't qualify for medication, our Thyrox formulation may be just what you need. You can get more information about this formula from the company in Southern California that distributes and manufactures all of our formulas here at our center, and they're called Phoenix Nutritionals. Phoenix Nutritionals can be reached at their website at www.phoenixnutritionals.com. You can also call them at 800-440-2390. If you'd like more information, you can reach our research office toll-free at 888-454-8464, or you can email us with questions and concerns you may have at askthedoc, ASKTHEDOC, at healthyinformation.com. If you have a sluggish thyroid and it's preventing you from living the energetic quality of life that you want, if you have a weight problem and a thyroid problem and you're not getting the weight loss results that you want, it's time to consider adding something more in the way of nutritional support for an overall thyroid and endocrine health system. I'm Dr. Whiting, and thanks for listening.